Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Hey, this video marks a monumental change in the direction of my channel. If you've been watching any of my videos before now, you're going to notice a very significant shift in the direction that my videos take. So why is that? Recently, I was asked to take the responsibility for doing all e-ink reviews around the artistic capabilities of a device. How well can you draw on a device and sketch and those types of things. That responsibility was given to me by somebody who's always been a giant in this area, and I wanted to kind of share with you. If you haven't seen where that was transferred to me, I want to show that to you.
For me, drawing is never going to be the tool that I reach for. Ah, yes, the big green tick is there in the corner. There we go. So, um,
So I wanted to give the big green tick for two reasons. First, that I don't want to always disagree with you. Although you don't have this one ranked high enough, I can't really disagree with anything that you say, except for
mm,
I'm not an artist, and I'm
mm.
happy with the writing on this thing. But the other reason that I wanted to put it up there is to let everybody know that I don't just have a big red X. I've got a green tick. So I wanted to show that off. So I drew this by hand, and I used the fill tool on the books device to be able to do it. So
Did you really?
yes, yes.
We're going to see that. We're going to solo that just to see. Wow. Okay, that is a commitment to a big green tick. You do have a
That
big green.
is, and I did the same thing with what you've seen most of right there. So, uh,
So, you know, in my graphic design is my passion. I'm not an artist. Very good. Yes, it is incredible artwork there, mate. Yeah, I will leave my church sketches alone now. I will hand over the e-ink drawing review segment to you.
So huge responsibility has been laid on my shoulders, and I do take this very seriously. And I wanted to start off my first video doing some kind of a review on a device, determining, how good is it to be used for drawing and sketching. And I wanted to do that with the latest device to be released, and that's the Remarkable Paper Pure. So let's go ahead and dig into that. So it's really important when you're going to do any kind of a sketch or a drawing that you start off with a blank page. I used to use ruled lines, to help me keep everything straight, but I've now graduated to where I can do without the ruled lines. And one of the things that I practice with to make sure that um, my hand is steady and that I'm, doing a really good job with my artistic abilities is the diagonal lines. A lot of people draw those diagonal lines and they always end up with little ripples in them and stuff like that. I wanted to get really good at that and I wanted to demonstrate that here. I have really gotten very good at those diagonal lines. Mine, I've been able to take out all of the wobbliness of these. And, I think that just comes with time and practice to be able to do something like this. So, just put in the time. Don't take any shortcuts. Put in the time. Another thing, another tip that I'll give you is that don't be afraid to use the tools that are available on a device to assist you if you need to. Personally, I don't need any of those assistants, but I'll show you what I mean. So one of my all-time favorite artists, as you can probably, tell, is Bob Ross. And Bob, you watched him draw those nice mountainscapes and the trees and stuff like that. And I have found a little bit of a shortcut to be able to make those mountains look really good without spending a whole lot of time doing it. And so basically what I do is I will, draw the base land here and then, come to the peak and then I'll go ahead and just draw it like that. And you don't want it to just be one dimensional. You want other mountains in your picture as well. Um, so I do usually try to layer in multiple mountains in my landscape. And then, probably have maybe a giant one in the background here so that, we've got this nice, beautiful little mountain scene that's coming up. But then also you want to make sure that you have some trees to give this some depth, maybe some trees a little bit closer to our perspective on here. So I think I would want to draw a tree and, give it some branches and do like this. But really, a tree is not much without a leaf on it, so you certainly want to give it some leaves. And I mean, you could get ultra fancy with this, and you could give the leaves the little veins like you see, you know, where the sap flows through it. I guess it's sap that flows through it, but I'm not really sure what flows through a tree, to be honest with you. But there's veins in it. Do trees have blood? I don't know if that's it. But anyway, as you can see, that gives it a lot more depth to the picture. And then you can take some additional tools like I've got a pencil tool here somewhere, and I can use this really thick and maybe use gray just to give it some additional color. And I can put some clouds up here and maybe a little fog down here, you know, because maybe it's early in the morning and you got a little fog down here. So, you know, it's just things like this that add that extra dimension to your pictures. And it comes with time. You're just going to have to experiment and really learn this stuff over time. Maybe watch some more of my videos. I'll try to put out some more tutorials like this one to maybe give you some help along the way. And you know, but you're not going to get here overnight. I'll just tell you that. You know, don't get disappointed. Don't give up. You can be here as well. Hey, I am going to offer this one for sale if anybody's interested in it, and I can do multiple copies if I can figure that out. I think I can do multiple copies on this device and be able to send this out, but I am going to offer this for sale. So I just thought I'd put that down at the bottom. Hey, everybody. I have no idea why anybody would make it to this point in the video and still be watching, but if you are, leave a comment below. Let me know that you watched the whole thing. I imagine that most people are going to be clicking away from this thing pretty quickly, but it's really just fun to get my dry sense of humor out there, maybe to let off a little steam. Been making a lot of videos lately, and it's an intense process, and really kind of takes a lot out of you. So it's fun to just kind of, you know, do something like this and, you know, let a little humor show. So hopefully you found it amusing. If you didn't, I'm sorry. If you made it this far, I'm also sorry. But anyway, I appreciate the support, and I'll see you in the next video.